Hey everyone, it's Mindy and Whitney. We're here to give you some Major League Baseball picks here today, all 17 of them. It's going to be a fun one, that is for sure. I haven't done a 17 game slate here in a while, and you can see this dog is super excited there as well. All right, you guys, hey, thanks again for joining us. Make sure you go ahead and like, subscribe, click on the bell to get the latest notifications. Also, you guys, make sure if you're as excited as Whitney is, to go ahead and put your picks in the comment section there for us also. All right, let's go ahead and before we get started, take a look at our multi-capper site. You can see some folks here doing some really great work. You can see the Tony's Picks VIP, Steven, Brandon, Tony T, and Bo Dunn up there on this 24-hour leaderboard. You guys, we have lots of stuff to offer. I think a little bit of everything that you like. Single game plays, multi-game packs, multi-day packages. When you go ahead and purchase, make sure you guys use that promo code OG20 to save you 20% off at checkout. Also, you guys remember that all of our pick packages are profit guaranteed, meaning that if we don't turn a profit, you get credits back to your account. It's kind of a win-win for everyone there. All right, you guys. You are here for this. Whitney is still super excited to give you these 17 free Major League Baseball picks. All right, let's get to it. If you guys are not really familiar with how this goes, it is my model, my variance versus Vegas, their opening lines. So it's one model versus the other. All we got to do is find those little places where we can have the edge there versus the books. And that's what we give you, the highest statistical play, because we chart all of our plays, every single one of them, all 3,000 thus far this season. All right, hopefully you guys are ready. We got a lot to get through. Let's do it. All right, let's get going. I guess it's up to me when we start. All right, we're starting here with our VIP play. This is our best statistical game here on the board. You can see this one is a whopper. It's coming in at 80% of the time. We will win this play based off of our variance and those opening lines set by Vegas. So we have to have a good model, and we have that, and we give out lots of winners here. So all you got to do is go to the ogcappers.com website. Then you find the OG Cappers VIP account, and then you can purchase this play to start your day off right. All right. Next up is going to be game number 2, game 1 here of the double header. We have Bailey Ober on the mound versus Fetty. 1.5 ERA there for Ober, 3.75 for Mr. Fetty. We're going to definitely go ahead and go under the 8.5 runs here. We have the Twins winning this one 5-3, so covering a run line, but our best play statistically, the 64.3 is going to be on that under game. The White Sox offensively only batting 206 so far. Not great. Let's go ahead and go under. Oh, look, it's game 2 of this doubleheader. The Twins versus the White Sox. Deja vu. We got Pablo Lopez on the mound, 5.73 ERA over his last 3, elevated over that 5.18. We have Mr. Thorpe here for the White Sox, 2.19 ERA. That's down from that 3.71 here overall, but we are going to go ahead and go over the total. We have this one basically a statistical tie, a 5-5 game. That 10 gets us way over the 8.5. Hopefully they're not too worn down by playing game 1 there, but the Twins offense has been pretty hot, right? They've been getting things done. Right now, they're 14.5% higher than the league average in all of those offensive categories. The offensive impact is what I like to call it. And the Twins batting average right now, 301. So we're looking for the Twins and the Sox to score lots of runs here in this one. So let's go over the total. All right, Cubs and... that's right, the Baltimore Orioles. They got crushed yesterday. Look at that. So anyway, we're going to go ahead and take a look at Imanaga here again. I feel like he was just pitching yesterday. Oh, but now he's pitching again. So we have Jamison Tyone like snuck in there on me. And we have Corbin Burns on the mound here for the Orioles with a 2.08 ERA. Looks like here we got the Orioles coming back on the money line, coming in at 59.3% of the time. It is the Orioles. I have them with a 4-2-3 victory. Right now, that Orioles offense is outdoing the Cubs right now. Their offensive impact is 9.4% higher than the league average, run scored, batting average, on base, slugging percentage, all that kind of good stuff. Right now, the Cubs only batting 215, but they proved that they could score more yesterday. That's for sure. But this Orioles offense, I feel like they can go ahead and get it done. They're actually hitting about .289 better than this Cubs team right now. Let's take the Orioles on the money line. All right. Next up is going to be here the Cleveland Guardians versus the Detroit Tigers. We're going to go ahead and look to the Tigers here on the run line. We have Bybee putting up a 5.06 ERA. Ew, not so good. Olsen, on the other hand, 2.31 ERA over his last three, keeping it solid under his overall average here thus far this season. Tigers offense right now, 3.5% higher than their season-long average, so doing better in the short term than what they had been. The Guardians offense right now, 8.3% lower in that statistical on-base slugging category. The Guardians offense, they're having a hard time hitting the ball hard. So we're going to go ahead and look to the run line here. And the Tigres, I have them winning outright, but we're going to take them on the run line 4-3. All right, here it is, the Mariners versus the Padres. It is our text play of the day. You can see this one coming in at 70.3% of the time. This will be the play. It's our second highest rated on the board. That Royals game and Cardinals was 80%. This one's coming in at 70.3% of the time. This is a winner, so this one goes out free to you. It's Miller time there. In San Diego. All you got to do is text the word win to 223-203-1821, and we will text this play out to you. All right, there we go. All right, the Yankees and the Rays. We were right on this one here yesterday, and it looks like we're going back on the Rays here today. Have the Yankees actually winning this one 5-4, but 64.5% of the time. The play will be the Rays on the run line. Stroman has a huge elevated ERA over the short term, 7.71 ERA over his last, 3 games right now, 3.58 overall. So you can see he's way elevated here in the short term. We like to catch folks on streaks. And then we have Eflin, who's been very steady, 4.09 over his last 3, 4.19 ERA here this season. Rays offense right now, crushing it. 921 on-base slugging percentage here. The Rays offense right now, they're 21.1% more than the Yankees in the last 3 games. That's pretty wild that the Rays are getting it done. Going back in, last year's season-long form. But let's take the Rays here on the run line. All right, Dodgers, man, they got whooped up on by this Phillies team. We called it, though. We like the Phillies. We have Gavin Stone on the mound, a 3 ERA, steady with his 3.03 ERA overall this season. We have Sanchez on the mound here for the Phillies, 4.85 ERA over his last 3. We are taking the Dodgers here on the run line. We have this one a statistical tie, 4-4 with LA and Philly. 62.1% of the time, the play will be on the run line. Dodgers offense right now, crushing the ball, 8.84 slugging percentage. Dodgers offense have scored 1.59 more runs than the Phillies, except for yesterday. So let's go ahead and take the Dodgers. All right, Rockies and Reds. Man, this one's been pretty predictable here. And I don't know if it's going to get any better for the Rockies, or at least statistically, we're not saying it might. I think it has a lot to do with, hey, starting pitching for the Rockies isn't so bad. But you know what's bad? That bullpen. That's what's bad. I tell you, it's bad. But we have Montas on the mound here for the Reds, 2.45 ERA. He's been pitching really well in the short run, better than his 4.19 ERA. Let's take the Reds here on the money line, 66.7% of the time. This will be the play. That Rockies offense, 4.3% lower than their season-long average right now. The Rockies offense and that overall offensive impact that I like to talk about, right now it's 15.3% lower than the league average. So they are not even playing average ball right now, only batting 200. Only slugging 572. Hasn't been good for the Rockies. Let's stay with the Hot Reds here in this one. All right. Nationals, Mets, Corbin on the mound. Steady Eddie there. 5.73 ERA overall. Last three, 5.49 this season. Severino, on the other hand, you can see elevated. 7.62 ERA over his last three. 3.38 over this 2024 season. So we will be sticking with the Nationals here on the run line. We have the Nationals winning outright, but our play is going to be on the run line. This one here hits more, 67.4% of the time. Nationals bullpen, I keep talking about it. They've been exceptional, only allowing 2.3 earned runs over their last 5 games. That Nationals offense keeps capitalizing on opportunities. That is the name of the game here in Major League Baseball. 5.67 runs per game over their last 3. That offense is 10.4% higher than the league average here right now. Nationals offense getting it done. 0.797 slugging. 2.34 more runs than the Mets here. So let's go ahead and take it. The Nationals offense has been outperforming the Mets by 16.5%. I like the Nationals here on the run line today. All right. A's and Red Sox. Man, this was a high scorer. That is for sure. I like the A's on the run line. They didn't quite get it done. But we got Sears on the mound for the A's here. 2.45 ERA. He's pitching well. Red Sox pitcher Pivetta, steady. 4.09 over the short term. 4.6 ERA over the long. We look at what's been going on here. The Athletics offense right now, they're actually producing more runs than the Red Sox. Of course, they ran into them a little bit yesterday, but their offense right now is 7.7% higher than the league average in all the offensive categories. Red Sox only batting 206. Athletics offense, like I said, they've been batting 6.2% better than this Red Sox team. So I'm going to go ahead and take them here on the run line. Next up is going to be game 2 of the Royals and the Cardinals. It looks like it's Waka on the mound. 1.59 ERA getting it done versus Sonny Gray. 7.71 ERA. He's elevated right now here for the Cardinals, but it looks like we're still going to go ahead and go under the total. It's going to be our best statistical play when we have this variance with these odds. The Cardinals bullpen right now, they're only allowing 2.49 runs. I think that's definitely going to go ahead and keep this game under that total. I have it coming in at 8. So let's go ahead and take under the total here in this one. Hopefully Waka has a great game. All right, Pirates and Brewers. We have Perez, 4.76 ERA, steady with his 4.72 overall. Then we have Myers on the mound here for the Brewers. He's elevated, 5.52 ERA. Pirates are coming off a big showing. They keep showing up in a big way, putting up 8 runs here, 8 runs there, always 8 runs. Brewers offense, right now, they're only hitting 214. Let's take the Pirates here on the run line. I have the Brewers squeaking this one out 5-4. So the run line play for us, 64.5% of the time, this will be the play. Let's take the Pirates. All right, here we go. The Marlins and the Astros. We have Hoeing, 3 ERA over his last 3 games. He's up just a tad bit over the 1.99 ERA this season. Can't complain there. Valdez, on the other hand, not great, 5.06. He's kind of struggled all season long, 3.84 overall here this season. Marlins are coming off a big showing again. That offense keeps kind of showing up in a big way. I kind of like what they're doing there with the bats. They've kept it close there with Houston yesterday. They got it on the run line yesterday. I think they're going to do it again. I have them winning. Well, it's going to be a tie game, 4-4. But they have a good shot at winning this one. But the run line, 61.5% of the time, it will be the play. Let's take the Marlins. All right, what do we got? Rangers, Angels. Oh my goodness. Mr. Lorenzen, 4.5 ERA overall. That's slightly elevated from the 3.21 ERA. We have Canning on the mound. Not been great, let's just say. 6.97 ERA over his last three, 4.87 overall here this season. Rangers offense averaging 1.5 runs more than this Angels team here. The Rangers offense 4.5% higher than their season average. Keep capitalizing on those opportunities, putting up 5.87 here in the short term. In that offensive impact, the Rangers here, they're 12.1% higher than the league average in run scores, batting average, all that kind of good stuff, and an 8.15 slugging percentage. Right now, the Rangers offense averaging 16.5 more than the Angels over the last 3 games. I got the Texas Rangers winning this one big, 6-3. Let's take Texas here on the money line, minus 150, coming in at 57.5% of the time. All right, here we go. Braves, Diamondbacks. We have Mr. Morton, 2.31 ERA over his last about 18 days, 3.96 ERA. Diamondbacks, a pitcher right now, way elevated, 8.31 over his last 3, 6.1 here overall. We're going to go ahead and take the Braves here on the run line, looking for another great game from this, Braves team. They're averaging 7.76% higher on that offensive impact right now. And right now, they're 15.8% more than the Diamondbacks. They've been getting it done here this season. I like the Braves on the run line, winning this one 6-3. All right, here we go. Last game on the slate. We have made it. We got Bassett versus Webb. I'm excited for this one, you guys. It's going to be awesome. 3.27 ERA for Bassett, 2.57 ERA here for Webb. It is going to be an outright pitchers duel. That Blue Jays offense right now, they're 7.7% lower on the league average right now. They're only batting, 189. And then you have San Francisco only batting 199. This is going to be a terrible game unless you're like me and you like pitching and you like defense. I'm going to go ahead and get this under. We have it coming in at 7, under that 7.5, 64.3% of the time. This will be the play. Really like this one here today, folks. Okay, we made it. That's it. Hey, I appreciate you guys watching. Make sure you go ahead and check out other stuff from our other handicappers. Bo does his video series. We're doing a lot of shorts here right now, so make sure you go ahead and check out our shorts section. You can also go ahead and look at our playlist or put in the hashtag OGCappers. Tiffany's actually going to go ahead and, be debuting some shorts. Finally, I got to twist her arm to do it, but it's fun for me. All right, you guys. Again, we appreciate all of your views and your time. You guys are great. We'll see ya. Let's get some winners.